Controversy erupts as some Wike spotted in 1.2 billion naira Rolls-Royce amidst claim of political manipulation in Rivers State. 1.2 billion naira Rolls-Royce for Wike. Person wey work hard, he must live large now. He's working really hard. Easy to be controlling a whole Rivers State all by yourself. With the help of a sole administrator. It's not easy now. So person wey work, he must chop. So he's using this one to flex his life. Like, let me compensate myself for doing a good job in Rivers State. Okay, now let me go and buy Rolls-Royce of 1.2 billion naira while Nigerians are suffering. And later they will tell us that there's no money. Or tomorrow now they want to go and borrow money from IMF or World Bank. It is well. Former governor of Rivers State and current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, is facing a wave of public scrutiny after being spotted over the weekend in a luxurious 1.2 billion naira Rolls-Royce in Port Harcourt. No be small thing. The capital city of Rivers State. The sighting has sparked controversy, with critics accusing Wike of political manipulation and using his influence to further his personal and party interests at the expense of the state resources. That was the plan. And people did not know. That was the plan now. To spend money, to lavish money. You don't see the way everybody is just spending money up and down. The lawmakers now, they are in the UK, obviously for vacation. They say they went to land for 5 days. After the 5 days, what's going to happen? They are still going to sightsee, see the whole of UK, spend money, enjoy themselves. That's the plan. That's the plan. It is well. This new controversy comes on the heels of Wike's push for the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, an effort reportedly supported by the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The move to impose a state of emergency has raised alarms among local stakeholders, who argue that it is a blatant attempt to tighten the grip on the state's political machinery and resources. Emphasis on resources. Emphasis on the Rivers State money. That's what they are after. And they are getting it easy to buy 1.2 billion naira as the minister of FCT. How much is the salary? It is well. Reports suggest that Wike has leveraged his position to exert pressure on current Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, effectively forcing him out of critical decisions in the state. Critics have claimed that Wike's actions are designed to perpetuate a political dynasty that serves his personal interest alone. Yes. Critics have claimed that Wike's actions are designed to perpetuate a political dynasty that serves his own personal interests, obviously, as well as those of the ruling Progressive Congress, APC, especially as the 2027 general election looms. Local politicians, civil society organizations, and opposition groups have raised concerns over Wike's alleged role in using state resources to fund APC campaign. That's also part of the plan. That's why they pursue Fubara from there, so that they can have free access to money to do campaign for APC. Obviously, both in Rivers State and Abuja, critics accuse Wike of turning the state into a political playground where power dynamics are manipulated and state assets are funneled towards promoting the APC's re-election bid. No lies detected. Wike's display of wealth, particularly his 1.2 billion naira Rolls-Royce, no be small thing, has only foiled the narrative that he's more interested in consolidating his power and influence rather than addressing the pressing issues facing Rivers State. As the former governor, Wike's extravagant lifestyle contrasts sharply with the socio-economic challenges with the way this country. They buy Rolls-Royce, 1.2 billion naira, a civil servant that you are. Because you are a civil servant, yes. You are living extravagant lifestyle. When you people are struggling to pay civil servants 70,000 naira. Pay pensioners, no. Fix the hospitals, no. Fix all the bad roads, no. Bring down fuel price, no. But you are lavishing money on 1.2 billion naira Rolls-Royce. These people, if there's another name for wickedness, that's their name. Despite the challenges being faced by many residents of the state, raising further questions about his priorities, political analysts have pointed out that the lavish display could have been intended to send a message to both supporters and critics. Yes, now he's obviously sending a message. Yeah, that money that you don't want to have access to, now I have access to it. Now I can buy the car that I've always wanted to buy, Rolls-Royce, live large. It is well. Wike remains a key political figure capable of influencing elections and state affairs. The minister's wealth and proximity to the federal government under the leadership of President Tinubu have made him a central figure in the political landscape of Rivers State and beyond. In response to criticism, Wike has remained largely silent on the allegations of manipulation and misuse of state resources. However, his critics are determined to continue calling for greater transparency and accountability, especially in the light of his role in the recent political developments in the state. As the 2027 elections approach, Rivers State remains at the center of a storm of political maneuvering, with Wike's actions continuing to shape the state's political future. Whether this controversy will have any impact on his influence or the broader political landscape remains to be seen. However, one thing is clear: the people of Rivers State will be watching closely as the battle for control over their resources and political future intensifies. They should just be looking. They better take action. They better rise up and fight. If not, they will sweep all their money away and spend it lavishly anyhow, and send people to UK and be paying them salary for not having a job for 6 months. Oh, people should be looking. No. Tony Nwako says wasting of Rivers State resources just to massage an oversized ego. I'm telling you, just because you're angry, you were betrayed. It is where Jafet Amadi says we see the Rolls-Royce, but we don't see the fly wey dey inside. You won't see the fly wey dey inside. Oh, Obasi Vitali says he's showing off that a PC supported criminality in every of his members. So I would say Nigeria won't he still has idiots supporting him. Yes, now he has people that are supporting him that are okay with the things that he's doing. I don't understand. It is well, oh. This one is obviously talking rubbish. Angelo Obina says Nigerians Wike don't pour on spit for face. Chai, yes, that's what he's doing. He's showing you that what can people do to me? Nothing. People just talk and rant and shout. Nothing that people can do. And he's putting it all up in your faces. I bought a Rolls-Royce. What are people going to do? Nothing. You are just going to rant on Twitter. And by tomorrow, you've forgotten about it. Another story will come up. It is well. Omie says Nigeria could see that Yesomike is a thief worse than Yahoo boys and armed robbers. Yes, sir. His own thief. They know they carry gun, na paper and biro, and neither they use to steal money. They don't need to use gun. No. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.